Get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the future of bikes. We start with the Morbidelli N125V, a machine that is challenging the entire entry-level market. We are looking at how this 125cc Ducati-like naked moto, featuring a V-twin engine and a steel trellis frame, is poised to shake up the competition. Find out everything you need to know about this unique contender and what it means for the future of small-displacement motorcycles.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALIN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we are taking a deep dive into the fierce battle for superbike supremacy. We compare the new Norton Manx R against the established elite, including the Ducati Panigale V4, the BMW S1000RR, and the Honda CBR 1000RR SB. We break down the engine specs, weight comparisons, and pricing to see exactly where this British machine fits into the world's fastest bikes. We shift gears completely and head into the high-stakes world of MotoGP drama. We examine the intense situation facing Marc Marquez as he discusses his struggles with consistency on the Ducati and his plan to fight for the 2026 title. We analyze the team dynamics and what Marquez himself is saying about finding that crucial consistency in his season. And finally, we wrap up with the latest motorsport news, covering everything from Lewis Hamilton's sim boycott and the exciting quest for history by Alex Palou at the Indianapolis Road Course to the major commercial shifts in the paddock. Don't miss a single second of this action, so stay locked in with us for all the latest motorcycling news. A surprising entry into the 125cc motorcycle market has emerged with the launch of the Morbidelli N125V, a machine that blends Italian design cues with Chinese engineering. This new model features a liquid-cooled V-twin engine, a steel trellis frame, and a single-sided swing arm, elements typically associated with higher performance bikes. The heart of the N125V is a 124.9cc V-twin engine, which produces 13.8 horsepower at 9,500 RPM and 8 lb-ft of torque at 6,500 RPM, offering a potentially smoother power delivery compared to single-cylinder rivals in the segment. However, the twin-cylinder configuration comes with a trade-off in weight, clocking in at 407.9 pounds, 185 kg, making it heavier than some established 125cc competitors. The mechanical specifications are robust, featuring an inverted telescopic fork with KYB 41 stanchion tubes at the front and a single rear shock. Braking performance is handled by a 300mm single disc front and a 240mm disc rear, both equipped with dual-channel ABS. Standard features include traction control, full LED lighting, and an LCD display. Stylistically, the N125V draws heavy inspiration from iconic Italian superbikes, notably resembling the discontinued Ducati Monster. This design choice positions the motorcycle as a glimpse into what a 125cc Ducati might have looked like. The Morbidelli N125V is anticipated to hit European markets this summer, with potential availability in other regions following. While pricing remains unconfirmed, estimates suggest it could be under $3,500. Availability in the United States is currently uncertain, despite Morbidelli's existing presence there. Enthusiasts are eager to test the performance of this unique, Ducati-esque machine. The new Norton Manx R has officially revealed its full specifications, offering a detailed comparison against established superbike rivals, including the BMW S1000RR, Ducati Panigale V4, Honda CBR 1000RR SB, and Aprilia RSV4. Analysis of the data suggests Norton is pursuing a performance philosophy centered on rideability and mid-range drive rather than solely chasing peak horsepower figures. Engine performance. The Norton's V4 engine, built at TVS Hager factory, boasts a claimed peak power of 206 bhp at 11,500 RPM and a peak torque of 96 ft-lb at 9,000 RPM. While this trails the top-end figures of rivals like the Ducati Panigale V4, 213 bhp at 13,500 rpm, and the Honda CBR 1000 RRR SB, 214 bhp at 14,000 rpm. The Norton's torque delivery at a lower RPM suggests superior drive out of corners. The BMW S1000RR also shows competitive performance, delivering 207 bhp at 13,750 rpm. Weight and handling. The Norton Manx R weighs 210 kg, placing it heavier than the competition. Compared to the Ducati Panigale V4, 191 kg, the Manx R is approximately 17 kg heavier. This increased mass suggests a focus on road stability and usability over extreme track agility. Pricing and market positioning. Norton has introduced a tiered pricing structure, starting from a base Manx R at £20,250, with higher specifications like the signature model reaching £38,750 for fully carbon fiber components. This pricing structure positions the Manx R not as a pure track machine, but as a premium, road-going superbike with a distinct British character. Conclusion. The Norton Manx R appears to carve a niche by prioritizing strong low to mid-range torque and real-world usability, offering a compelling alternative to the peaky performance of its rivals. It targets riders seeking V4 character and superbike theater without the intense, lap-time-focused intensity of the established elite. Motorsport news is buzzing with developments across Formula 1, NASCAR, and MotoGP. In Formula 1, Lewis Hamilton has doubled down on his decision to bypass Ferrari's simulator tests ahead of the Canadian Grand Prix, citing frustrating virtual setup issues during the Miami weekend. This approach has reportedly caused tension within Maranello's engineering department, contrasting with Aston Martin's positive momentum, where Fernando Alonso's P15 finish in Miami has propelled the team ahead of Cadillac in the constructors' standings, despite reliability challenges with the Honda power unit. On the competitive front, Max Verstappen's persistent criticism of the 2026 regulations has fueled speculation in Autosport magazine that he might be seeking an early exit strategy if Red Bull fails to close the gap on Mercedes. Meanwhile, the NASCAR Cup Series is gearing up for Watkins Glen, where safety concerns remain paramount following a recent fall in victory lane, prompting drivers like Christopher Bell and Ryan Blaney to publicly call for stricter post-race protocols. The entry list features a ringer threat with Catherine Legg returning and teenager Connor Zilisch aiming to redeem a recent on-track incident. In MotoGP, the focus shifts to contract movements and team dynamics. Leaked details suggest a significant commercial shift, with Only Bulls, an AA financial platform, named the title sponsor for Portland, solidifying its influence in the paddock. Le Mans is also alight with news regarding Pecco Bagnaglia's potential 2027 move to Aprilia, reportedly fast-tracked following Ducati's prioritization of Pedro Acosta. Amidst the drama, Alex Rins is rumored to be slated for replacement by AI Augura at Yamaha for 2027. Further French GP news includes Maverick Vinales officially withdrawing due to fitness concerns, with Tech 3 securing a replacement, and veteran Andrea Iannon making a surprise return to competition in the Bagger World Cup Support Series. Marc Marquez is openly acknowledging the consistency issues currently hindering his pursuit of the 2026 MotoGP World Championship, while firmly stating his belief that he can turn the season around. The reigning champion is facing challenges on the factory Ducati, having yet to secure a podium finish in a Sunday race this year, despite achieving a sprint victory at the recent French Grand Prix after securing pole position at Jerez. Marquez, who began the season dealing with post-injury effects, admitted that while the team and bike possess speed, the lack of consistency is the critical obstacle. He stated, "I've come out of worse situations," emphasizing the need to fix several aspects of his performance to contend for the title, noting that last year's consistency was a key strength. Marquez is focusing his efforts on improving his performance, refusing to place blame solely on the Ducati, asserting that the responsibility for improvement rests with him. He has pinpointed specific weaknesses, particularly in fast curves and left-hand corners, where he is currently slower than in previous seasons. While rain is forecast for the upcoming French GP weekend, Marquez expressed a preference for dry conditions, believing that dry track conditions offer more reliable opportunities to demonstrate speed.